and gentlemen, the following contest on the Clash of the Champions six-man tag team action. Introducing team number one. First, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing 249 pounds. The man who says he never lost the United States Championship, Ravishing Rick Rhodes. Accompanied by former champion Harley Race from the Rocky Mountains, weighing 450 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Big Van Vader. And their partner, accompanied by Colonel Rob Parker from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing 325 pounds, the man who rules the world, Sid Vicious.
Maybe in the history of our sport, you're not going to get three more awesome figures together in one ring.
And you notice Rude with the briefcase. I believe Harley Race has it right now. We know what's inside that briefcase, don't we, Tony?
The U.S. heavyweight title belt that he does not have it, and WCW says he has to give it back, but he says, come and get it.
He never lost it. It's in the suitcase.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents in this one-fall contest. Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, he weighs 261 pounds, the natural Dustin. From Manchester, England, 265 pounds, Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. And from Venice Beach, California, weighing 251 pounds, this is Sting.
Here we go. Now, Sting and Davey Boy Smith have an offer to retire that they will answer this Saturday on WCW Saturday Night from the Master of the Powerbomb. Dustin just wants to get his hands on Ravishing Rick Rude, and we've talked to Rude. We've talked to Rude many times before this match, and Rude has said, as long as the Masters of the Powerbomb worry about their business, I'll worry about mine, and that is Dustin Rhodes. And this is going to be explosive, and you're seeing it live on TBS.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tony. Davey Boy Smith and Sting may not have a choice. They may have to retire after tonight. They may graciously take plane tickets and go anywhere in the world. Where would you go? I'd pick Tahiti.
You'd pick Tahiti?
Yeah. I know where. I suppose you're going to say Podunk, Virginia.
No.
It would be your first choice.
There you see Colonel Rob Parker. By the way, Colonel Rob Parker and Sid Vicious do plan after the night is over to be on the Wrestling Hotline in our wrap-up show. You may have a chance to talk to them live starting about 10:25 tonight in our post-event show. But we are in the event. We still got the World Tag Title with Flair's first appearance. Sting starting out with Rick Rude. Two men who are no strangers in the scope at a fever pitch already.
Yeah, the Stinger and Ravishing Rick Rude. Omaha, I bet you that's where you pick to go.
Wrong again, side headlock, Sting.
And we start right off with a little test of strength right here. Sting with a top wrist lock, Ravishing Rick Rude muscling his way out of it.
Test of strength here. Notice that Vader did not come in with a world title belt, but Rude came in with that U.S. belt in this Halliburton briefcase. And Sting holding on. Boy, the test is here who is going to be able to function as a team. And the jury is out with the team of Rude and the Masters of the Powerbomb.
Yeah, but remember one thing, Tony. This is a six-man. At some point in the bout, you're going to have mayhem. No doubt. It always happens.
Exactly. Reversal by Rude. Rude, one of the quickest athletes that you will find in this sport.
Rude back Stinger into the neutral corner. See if we get a no. Good looking elbow.
where Sting does not want to be. You hear Harley Race, who had set the U.S. title belt down beside us, encouraging the former U.S. champion on.
What do you mean he is the U.S. champion? He's got the belt.
He is not the U.S. champion, Jesse. We'll argue. Oh, up he goes.
Who has the belt?
The briefcase does right now. Up in the air he goes.
Whoa.
Sting giving the Masters a power bomb. A present where they dump Rude down, and Sting taking on both men now. From behind, Rude is the legal man. Rude trying to elevate Sting with a slam. Sting rolls him up, inside cradle. 2. That's a quick 2 that time. Here comes Dustin. Boy, does he want Rude. No wrestling holds here. No wrestling holds here. The Colonel and Harley Race wondering what's gone wrong.
Oh! There's what's gone wrong. Dustin rolled out of the way, and Big Van Vader, the world champion, dropped right on Ravishing Rick Rude, who I consider the U.S. heavyweight champion. Champion meant champion right there.
Once again, it gets down to, Jesse, who can function as a 6-man team.
You can hear Harley Race yelling in my mic, this ain't supposed to be happening like this.
Well, of course it isn't, but it is. And there's to the midsection. Big Sid Vicious gets the tag of the British Bulldog. Their first time in. Rude took quite a beating, but Rude's a resilient athlete, one of the greatest in our sport. Gotta believe he'll be back.
And Sid's caught in the wrong corner.
The British Bulldog picked up Sid Vicious. And Vicious now.
Oh, what a cheap shot that was.
Oh, down he goes. And again. But Sid Vicious still comes back with a foot. Vicious sending the Davey Boy, and the British Bulldog ducks. Tremendous shoulder block that time out of the side. Dustin back in. Boy, you talking about at a fever pitch. They have really kicked in high gear the opening moments of the match, and here he comes.
And Dustin going to work on the world champ.
Not letting up. He's beating the world champion down.
I'll tell you what, Harley Race is beside himself outside the ring. Dustin Rhodes doing a maul job on Big Van Vader, the world heavyweight champion.
Look at the fans standing everywhere. I don't think the big guy expected this at all, Jet. Oh, my. Oh, my. Can he do it? Oh, yeah. What about that kid? The man who says he should be the U.S. heavyweight champion as well.
Well, right now he's doing a number on the world heavyweight champion. Oh, this is set up for another cheap shot here.
Right to the midsection. Now Dustin.
He better not be drawn too long up there. If you're going to the top, do what you're going to do.
He missed, and Rude was pulling on the rope that time. Vader. Whoa, big left-handed forearm, and it knocked Dustin for a little loop.
Gave him a total 360 and put him flat on his back. Now Big Vader's going up. It might be over, Tony.
You're right, too. Dustin barely got up, but he did. Vader irate. Harley Race right above us. He's screaming. He said he got him. He got him, and now Rude is back in. And you know Rude was waiting for this moment.
Race complaining about the count of the referee, but Ravishing Rick Rude stepping in. Now who do you think the real U.S. title holder is here, Tony? Look at who's winning.
Nobody is right now, Jess. No one has the U.S. heavyweight title. Hopefully that'll get settled very soon. But right now, it's a tremendous grudge going on, and Rude asked Dustin where he wants it. It was the logical tag for this team. When Rude was in trouble, when Rhodes, 1, 2. Did he get it? No, he got a 2.
And Race again berating the referee.
When Dustin was in trouble, the logical tag was to Rude to get his shots in. Harley Race complaining about the referee Randy Anderson, and that front face dropped that time, and here comes Sid Vicious. Dustin needs a tag desperately, but Sid Vicious goes right between the shoulder blades of the big foot.
Well, unfortunately for Dustin, Rhodes, ravishing Rick Rude recovered quicker, was able to go over and tag his partner, Sid Vicious, the man who rules the world. And Big Sid firing Dustin Rhodes, using one of those big monstrous arms, firing Rhodes back into that buckle.
Boy, he is a monster, isn't he? Take a look at Sid Vicious and the fans trying to encourage Dustin to get back up. Dustin does get back up. Not much steam in those blows, though, as he's taken quite a beating, and Big Sid Vicious, whoa, takes him over side headlock. Dustin with a head scissors. And Vicious nips up out of that. Oh, tremendous athletic ability by one half of the masters of the powerbomb. 1, 2, Dustin barely got away.
And Dustin Rhodes is hurting right now, Tony. Big Sid throwing a right hand in there.
Last week on WCW Saturday Night, the Masters of the Powerbomb were formed. They said they were going to give the British Bulldog and Sting 1 week to decide to retire or not and get out of their way. We will have that answer at 6:05 this Saturday night. But right now, same corner that happened moments ago. This time, it's Vader pounding Dustin down.
Big Van Vader, he loves to do that. Take an opponent to the corner and literally box their ears off with that big forearms. And Vader's going up.
The Colonel on that one, as Dustin converted that into a power slam.
Well, that was a classic example of using somebody's own strength and weight against them. But again, a quick tag by Van Vader to ravishing Rick Rude, and Dustin Rhodes is caught again. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Rude's got him. Dustin trying to fight out of it. Look at Dustin. He reversed Rude.
He knocked Rude out!
And the referee telling Vader and Vicious to get back in. Tag is made. No tag.
Ref didn't see it. There was a tag, but he was tied up with Vader and Vicious.
Dustin may have had the match won right there. May have had it won right there. And now all 6 are going at him. Vader's down on the floor. Sting's there with him.
Who's legal?
I don't know.
I lost track of who's legal.
Sting. Oh! Sting at the safety rail. Harley Race has the Halliburton with that U.S. title in it.
Oh, and he caught Dustin Rhodes with it.
And Dustin's out.
Rude's on top. Here's the count.
1, 2, 3, it's over.
It's over.
Rude pins Dustin, who was knocked out with a Halliburton.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, the team of ravishing Rick Rude, Sid Vicious, and Big Van Vader.
And look at now. They're going to retire Davey Boy Smith.
He's all alone. Davey Boy Smith is all alone because, oh, big power bomb. Big power bomb. And now the Halliburton. Sting's got the U.S. title Halliburton gate.
Too little, too late, Tony.
Oh, they laid him out.
Rude, Vader, and Vicious win it.
The masters of the power bomb and the one and only ravishing Rick Rude together. Rude made the cover. What a struggle this was.